Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Last time when we left off I had moved to a temporary new home base here inside Junal-Lei's house, and we're ready to explore this new town of Pelagiad, so let's do that. I don't know you, what do you want? I am Junal-Lei, acrobat. Latest rumors. At first, it seemed the fuss about the Nerevarine prophecy was just silly superstition. Then I learned that the Dunmer had been waiting for Lord Nerevar to come back for centuries. The Incarnate, they call it. Every few years an Ashlander appears and the tribes call him the Incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry so much about it? Little advice. Levana Solarin at the temple in Molagmar is the most knowledgeable acrobat I know. I didn't say best acrobat. There's others who can leap higher and jump farther, but she can talk acrobat talk better than any other acrobat I've ever met. My trade. I'm an acrobat. As an entertainer, my job is to amaze and amuse my patrons. But in my more discreet vocation as a second-story man and connoisseur of treasures and secrets, my job is to come and go without attracting notice, and to effectively discourage pursuit when I am noticed. Running, swimming, or leaping, my art is to leave my less agile, less swift pursuit behind. Fair enough. Okay. Let's head to this next house, which I think is Ervil's house and is unlocked already, so we'll leave that be for the moment. Here is Ferucia Salas, who we can go ahead and speak to. I'll be happy to help you, stranger. I'm Ferucia Salas. People are fairly friendly here in Pelagiad. We don't mind answering a few questions. Background. I am Ferucia Salas, commoner. Latest rumors. A rumor says the Emperor has repealed the war tax. We've heard nothing official here, but it's about damn time. We haven't had a war in 10 years. Little advice. Little secret. My trade. Pelagiad. The Empire built a little fort here to guard the roads between Vivec, Satanine, Balmora, and points north. And then some veterans took their mustering out pay and built themselves some little farms here. And pretty soon there's a few shops and a trade house. It's a pleasant little village. If you didn't know better, you'd think you were in Daggerfall or some other high rock town. Services. Mebestian Ents, the Breton, he's a trader, deals in a bit of everything. Ugernil is a high elf and fair smith. Shadback Graburbug is the smith at Fort Pelagiad. The Imperial Cult Shrine is at Fort Pelagiad with a healing altar, and Igfa the healer sells cure potions. Ladia, Flarudgrius, and Anasi are trainers. You can usually find them at the Halfway Tavern. Imperial Cult. Pelagiad's Imperial Cult Shrine is in Fort Pelagiad at the eastern end of the main street. The altar there cures disease and poison, and Igfa the healer sells cure potions. Solstheim, someone in particular. Angoril of Vulkelgard is the boss of Fort Pelagiad. Dralasa Ramothrin is the publican of the Halfway Trade House. Nobody else important I can think of, and if you're looking for someone in jail, you need to look in the fort, of course. Specific place. Pelagiad is a small place. Just the Halfway Trade House, a couple of merchants, a few colonists, and Fort Pelagiad. Most of us are outlanders, colonists from the Empire, adventurers looking for our fortunes. To the west of town, roads lead southwest to Satanine, south to Ebonheart, southeast through the Ascadian Isles to Vivec, and north to Balmora. We have no travel services, but walking is good exercise.
I'm waiting.
There you go. So her house has a level 25 lock on it. That's pickable. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, but... So, in fact, I'll off-screen it. Be right back. We're back. Wasn't too bad. It took about 10, maybe 12 tries. So let's head up here now. You can see we're kind of making our way into town proper, but let's do a quick perimeter check around the walls of Fort Pelagiad. Mostly just to humor myself. You can see some critters fairly close by, but they won't, something about their programming. It's not exactly an invisible wall, because they, you know, if you get into a fight and you try to run into town, the critters will come after you, but generally speaking, the AI won't patrol them within the borders of the town, so at least there's that. Alright, there's Fort Pelagiad. We'll probably save that for last. Let's perimeter check the back side of town where this other wall is. I'm not seeing anything, but I do enjoy certainty in these matters. There's a house over here, which is fine. No problem. And that's that. Alright, let's come up the main drag now. We'll start here at Madres Navur's house. It's already unlocked, so let's just harvest this heather. Move to the next building, which is the Halfway Tavern. Every so often, some of this random stuff will get a stolen tag on it. It's very unusual. It almost never happens. But that said, I have seen it happen, so just a quick save before you pick up that kind of stuff, just to make sure it's not going to piss everybody off. Here is Kunthar. Let's chat with him. Pleased to meet you, stranger. You planning to be in Pelagiad long? Then you'll want to know where the services are. Background. I am Kunthar, barbarian. Guard. Guards keep the peace and chase down criminals. Imperial cult. Latest rumors. The Legion in Nissus is orcs mostly, but word is that they're recruiting for anyone over there. Little advice. Little secret. My trade. I'm a barbarian and proud of it. I like the wilderness and know how to live comfortably off the land. I know the various creatures of the wild, how to hunt them, what bits are good to eat, and what bits the city folk will pay for. I know weapons and armor and how to stay healthy so I can play soldier for pay, but I hate taking orders, so I rather live by hunting. Pelagiad, services, Solstheim, someone in particular, specific place. Alright, good. There's the Halfway Tavern. Here is Dralus Gilu. Let's talk to him. What do you want? Notice the dearth of dialogue options. Typically means he factors in a later quest, which he does. Pelagiad, Solstheim.
Go ahead.
Alright, we got a couple of crates here. Ooh, Cruel Sparkstar. That's good. It's random good, but doesn't mean it's not good. Alright. Let's head back down and sweep up the other side of the main drag. Here is Dralus Gilu's house with a level 30 lock on it. That will be difficult to open, so I'm going to do it off screen and wait for my fatigue to recharge. Be right back. I'm actually amazed at how not difficult that was. I got it on my third try. Anyway. There's some more crates back behind his house, so let's hit those. Just keep an eye open for mainly empty soul gems are the best thing that you can randomly get in crates that I would actually pay attention to as something we need. Rabirius Harmavus's house is already unlocked. Back here is Adanja's house. It's already unlocked. Let's move up here then. More crates, travel lanterns. Mebestian Ents Trader, obviously unlocked, and we've already been inside to boot. Here is Anasi's house with a level 45 lock. I know I still can't open that, so there's no point in trying. Let's check behind her house. I recall spying some crates earlier. They're actually stacked against Ulernil Armorer. That's alright. Nevertheless, let's get hold of them. There's an empty petty soul gem. That's what I'm talking about. And that's random. You'll just, you find them at a fairly regular clip, but by far your most prolific source of soul gems, at least of the petty variety, is going to be those,
yes, any time now.
Random finds in crates. So the guard tower has a level 50 lock. Can't open that yet. Now let's check out the fort.
Go ahead, stranger.
Imperial Archer. He's just like a guard. There's no real purpose in talking to him. Let's check the courtyard first. A door to the north wall. To Fort Pelagiad. 3 crates over here. A mark ring, which casts mark on self. Now that's pretty cool. And a few more items over here, but I am actually going to run out of carry weight. Go figure. So I still have I still need to search.
Any time, stranger.
There's a helmetless guard. A bit odd, but not a huge problem. I still have 3 crates to search. I don't feel like waiting out my fatigue, so let's just do that. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping those. Selling potions. Selling papers. Now we need to let his gold restock, which is fine. Not an issue. Now let me check out number 1 what he has and number 2 what he restocks. He's got, I need to pull up his page on the UESP, so just a moment if you would. So of the things I would buy, he restocks silver arrows and silver throwing stars, which are important because I need marksman weapons that can hit anything. And silver darts, he restocks those too, so he's a great source of restocking marksman ammo. Cool. If I look at his apparel, I don't believe there are a few things he restocks, but not much I'm terribly interested in. Same here. I look at his miscellany. He does not restock either of those, unfortunately. And yeah, so he doesn't really have much I'm interested in. But he'll buy anything, which is important in its own right. Alright, let's grab those other 3 crates. Another petty soul gem. You have to love another petty soul gem. Another one. Now that was lucky. Finding 3 in a row, like, was crazy lucky. Way cool.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please, go ahead.
Okay. Well, take that, and that, and the rest of the clutter, if you would. And that's it for now. Let me check up on top of the wall before I declare that we've fully searched the outside. Alright, yeah, nothing up here. So, let's jog back to Junal-Lei's house.
Stranger. Let's hear it. Go ahead, stranger.
Alright, now let's tackle Junal-Lei's house. But, before we do that, let's see about our empties. So I've got, now suddenly, scroll through the limiting factor. I only have enough scrolls to fill 3 of these gems. The mark ring can live there. The cool spark stars can go here, of course. And the 4 heather can be added to the existing stack, which means no new alchemy is possible right now. So let's just actually loot Junal-Lei's house. Let's start with the stuff I took off the table, just because it looks so silly. Very good. Alright. And now I guess we'll go counterclockwise around this room. So we've got a level 25 small chest to unlock. And I'm going to do that off screen, so I'll be right back. Alright, not too long, 2 or 3 tries. Here's a level 5 locked chest, which I'll just do. Because 5 is so low, it shouldn't take many tries at all, he says, hopefully. Come on, team. Good. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just keep working my way counterclockwise. Ingredients, always welcome. Always, always. I've already cleared that table, so... there's a level 15 locked chest. I can on-screen this one too. 15's not too bad. This will be the last ride of the Apprentice's lockpick, and then I think we should have adequate supplies to essentially switch to at least Journeyman quality for good. Which is nice. There's no advantage to using lower quality lockpicks. I was just trying to burn through that first one I had found and used. And that even raised security to 15. That's delightful. Let's delete that particular quick key for now. And I'll have to do a spot of testing to see if that extra rank in security bought us anything. The next threshold would be the level 40 locked door back in Ariel's trade house. So when I'm done here in Junal-Lei's house, I will probably go test that to see if I can open it. But I'll wait until we're done in here. Now, before I check out the trap door, I've been put on alert to the fact. I checked the houses in Satanine and didn't find anything, but a commenter has told me that you can find stashes of loot on the beams in some of these houses. So that was a spot of cheating just to check, since my acrobatics isn't high enough yet and I'm constrained in my ability to raise it. For the moment, I didn't see anything. Alright, we'll just go clockwise through this room. A broom, a travel lantern, a few barrels, a level 30 locked chest, which I'll open off screen because that's going to take a while. Opened. Not too bad at all. And see, he even told us he was a second story man, so there are his thief tools, which prove he was telling the truth, at least to an extent. Nothing inside that crate. Here's a shadow mask ring. That's really fucking awesome. Chameleon 40 to 70%. I'm unwilling to proc enchant skill increases at the moment, so we can't use it yet, but oh man, once we can, that's going to make stealing a hell of a lot easier. Alright, well, if I want those sacks, I'm going to have to jump. A single jump shouldn't do much vis-a-vis acrobatics. And that's it for Junal-Lei's house. So, let me drop stuff off. What am I keeping? Well, the shadow mask ring, absolutely. The, I found some ashiam. Drop those. Found some cottonberry. Found some bloat. Found some netch leather. And then I've got a slew of alchemy ingredients, but let me hold off on that. I got another journeyman's lockpick. And another journeyman's probe. And a bunch of clutter. Before dealing with the clutter, I think we're about due for an alchemy session. So I'll off-screen that because I found a bunch of stuff Be right back. Hey folks, I'm running low on time, but I figured I'd let you know I was able to use all but 2 Black Anther, 1 Resin, and 1 Trauma Root. I was able to get 2 ranks in Alchemy, raising the skill to 47, and I checked, and that extra rank in Security is still insufficient to open the level 40 locked door in Ariel's trade house. So, off screen, I'm going to sell off all the potions and junk from Junal-Lei's house, and I'm going to call this a video, because it's time to go to work. So I will meet you here for the next episode. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please do consider clicking an ad, liking, sharing, or subscribing, any or all of which really help me out. Regardless, please know that I really appreciate the time you spend watching, and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.